High among the granite boulders of Victoria's Goldfield region lies a place of mystery and legend. These are the Melville Caves, believed to once sheltered the notorious Bushranger Captain Melville. But who was this man? And did he truly hide here? Or is it just another Bushranger myth? Today, we'll dive deep into the history to separate fact from folklore.
In 1850s, it was a time of chaos in Victoria. The discovery of gold turned colonies into frontiers, attracting fortune seekers and criminals from around the world. With law enforcement stretched thin, Bushrangers thrived on holding up coaches, looting escorts, and just general terrorising anyone passing through. Some, like Ned Kelly, would become folk heroes. But decades before Ned Kelly, there was another outlaw that was making a name for himself, and that outlaw was Captain Melville.
Born in Scotland in 1822 as Francis McCullum, Melville's life of crime began early. At just 15, he was sentenced to transportation to Australia for theft. He arrived in Van Diemen's Land, now Tasmania, where he was placed in the brutal penal system. Like many convicts, he found life unbearable. He repeatedly attempted to escape, eventually making his way to the mainland, where he took up a new identity, Captain Melville. The title Captain wasn't official, but he gave him an air of authority, a gentleman bushranger, a leader of men. For years, Melville and his gang roamed Victoria, robbing travellers, coaches, and even homesteads. But was he a ruthless outlaw, or did he follow a bushranger's code? Some accounts suggest he spared the poor and only targeted the wealthy.
Now this is where legend and history collides. The Melville Caves are said to be Captain Melville's hideout, a natural fortress of granite, towering boulders and hidden escape route. But is there proof?
While no historical records confirm Melville's presence here, the caves would have been a perfect refuge. Their elevated positions allow for a clear view of approaching authorities, while the rugged terrain made pursuit difficult. The caves are definitely a place where bushrangers could have hidden. Whether Melville himself stayed here is uncertain, but the name stuck, and that tells us something about how strong the legend became. Despite his cunning, Melville's days were numbered. In 1852, he was captured and sentenced to prison. But even in chains, he remained defiant. He reportedly attempted to start an uprising amongst prisoners. In 1857, Captain Melville's story ended abruptly. Some say he took his own life in prison. Others believe he was murdered. Either way, his legend grew stronger after his death.
So, was Captain Melville truly hiding in these caves? Or has the history blurred the lines of fact and fiction? But one thing is certain, his name still echoes throughout these caves.
Myth or reality? Captain Melville's legend lives on. But what do you think? Was he a hero or a villain? Let's discuss it in the comments below. Now, if you want to visit the Melville Caves, they're near Kingawa in the Golden Triangle.
Okay guys, if you want to have a look around this area, there's a terrific little campground just down from the caves. Camp around here and do a bit of prospecting. I'll just bring the camera around and I'll give you a little bit of a look. So we got wide open spaces and facilities. Plenty of open space, so you're not on top of each other, and close to all the mining areas. So if you enjoy the history of the Bushrangers and the Goldfields, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe for more stories. Thanks for watching.